to emphasize for you the guidance of the NRM. The important things are 6. First of all, peace. Peace meaning no war and also no crime. Secondly, development. But there is now, if you have got Enkurakurana and peace, but you don't have wealth in your house, how will you enjoy the development? So that's why the NRM from the 60s twagamba abantu nti muleme okuguumaliramu ebyo mujjukire nti oyinza kubeera n'enguudo ya korasi n'amasanyalazi naye ebyo bya ffenna biyamba ffenna. Buli lunaku olina okuddayo awaka ewuwo, togenda kusula ku korasi awo. Korasi nungi ffenna tugikozesa, naye ekiro oddayo mu nyumba yo. Kati bw'oddayo mu nyumba yo osanga oli mu mbeera ki? That's why we say you must add the third word. Every home, every family must add the third word, obugagga. Each home must work for wealth. Traditionally among the Banyankore, when people grow up, they use the word okwombeka. Okwombeka literally means building, but in this sense it means not just building a house, but a number of things. Meaning you grow up, then you create wealth. Wealth is part of okwombeka. If you don't have wealth, they say naturally is a vagabond. Then you must get a wife. Then nowadays there's educating children these days, and then building a house, an actual house. Now that is all part of okwombeka. But when I came to the town here, I found the people here were not very clear about that, especially the leaders. Talk about tarmac roads, what. When I moved to Rwakitura 1968, when I bought that Rwakitura, there was no tarmac road. There was not even a maram road. But I was looking for omudogwe and pasture of the cows, because cows don't eat tarmac. They don't quota electricity. So immediately I didn't need tarmac, I didn't need electricity. What I needed was pasture for the cows. So in Rwakitura there was no development, but there was wealth. Obugaga wade enkurakurania tena tukayo. Afterwards, the tarmac road came, electricity came. I hear even piped water has now come, but it came long after I had become Umugaga. Therefore, people who don't see this issue of Umugaga are missing something. So that's why all these years, since NRM came into government, we have been putting a fund, Entandikwa, NADS, Operation Wealth Creation, Emioga, then PDM now, microfinance. All that is to help you create wealth in your home. There is money for the roads, for the schools, that's for development. But we are clear that Enkurakurana without wealth is defective. So now that's the third word. The fourth word is emirimu. Where do jobs come from? Obugaga buli mu buweereza. Obuweereza nabo bugaga. Omusawo bwakujanjaba obwo buweereza. Omusumba oba sheikh ngono bwakusabira emikisa obwo buweereza. Abantu baffe ab'obujjajja bwe bakusabira mbajjajja obwo buweereza. Owa bodaboda bwakusaabaza obwo buweereza. That's now service. So when we are talking about jobs, you cannot have jobs without wealth. There are a few jobs of the government, which is like a service also. But the majority of the jobs are in the private sector. So this is very important for you to understand, so that you know how to move without wasting time. Now then the fifth word is obuweereza. It is also because you can have peace, you have enkurakurana, development, you have obugaga, then you have emirimu, jobs. But now there's some service which you may need. which can be got from the private sector or from the government. If you take medical, you can go to a government hospital or a private one. Education, your child can go to a government school or a private one. Therefore, you need also to study that in your life. Because if you have wealth and income, you don't have to wait for the government or whereas. You can actually do many things yourself. You can bring some development yourself. If you are in the rural area, you can put solar power on your house. You don't have to wait for the government to bring electricity. You can tap water from the roof without waiting for the government water. You can see that those words, 5 words, many of them are connected even. Then finally, market. Who will buy what you produce? That one we shall talk more when we have time. So I'm here just to continue to wake up people. That please, the 6 words, the one of the market I will talk more when I have more time. So I'm very happy to come here and see a few examples. Now, coming to, I was coming from Kasanje. The road there is not so good. The number accident abeyonte oluguudo nga si lulungi bannange. Naye ate ne mbagamba nti abanyankole balina enjogera egamba nti eyeetuze tebamukabira. Kubanga abeeyo Kasanje bagenda balonda obusajja bwa opposition. Kati abo bimwaronda mwebale kubajja mu bwavu kubanga bali baavu. Kati bali mu parliament bafuna emisaala gy'obwerere naye tebafaayo tebabafaako. Kati oluguudo lw'e Kasanje tutandise kulukuba chorus era bagenda kulukuba chorus naye ne mbagamba nti ffe Abaganda b'omu Lukoola, Abaganda b'omu Lukoola mutumanyi naffe tuli Abaganda b'eyo mu Lukoola. Ffe Abaganda b'omu Lukoola tulina olugero lugamba nti omuggo oguli ku muliraano tegobango. Kati ngenda kukola oluguudo lw'e Kasanje, Nakawuka, Mpigi, Kisubi, ngenda kulukola era ntandise. Ate ngenda kukola Nakawuka na Tete walwawo nawo kyetaagawo oluguudo chorus awo. Naye ekyo nkikola kubanga kinene wadde ndi wala ekyo nyinza kukirengana n'enkiraba. Naye waliwo obuntu obutonotono, esente za PDM oba zituuse oba tezituuse, ez'emyoga oba waliwo ekibulamu, ekyo kyetaaga omubaka ali okumpi wa parliament. Yabalondoola ensonga eyo, yababanja, naye nimulonda abantu abatabafaako. Bo bali eyo bafuna emisaala, esente z'emisaala tebazizira, ezo bazaagala nnyo, ezo nungi. Naye emirimu gya gavumenti mu kitundu kyabwe ebyo tebifaako. Kati awo Munyankole we yagambira nti eyeetuze tebamukabira.